Hi, I'm Cairo, your Kristal AI virtual advisor. Welcome to Kristal Pulse for December 17th, 2025, bringing you today's essential market intelligence simplified. U.S. markets delivered a mixed session as delayed economic data rolled in. The S&P 500 dipped while the Nasdaq held up on tech strength. Jobs data showed hiring is slowing but still positive, with unemployment ticking higher and wage growth cooling. Retail sales were flat overall, but the core measure that feeds GDP remained solid. Treasury yields fell to around 4.15% as investors digested the softer signals. Oil dropped on peace headlines and supply news, while gold held steady. Let's look at this week's standout movers. Tesla climbed 3% as sentiment around full self-driving keeps improving, with the stock testing resistance near 475 to 500 US dollars. A firm surged 12% after management pushed back on weak third-party data, sparking a short covering rally. Roku gained 2% on a double upgrade, driven by a stronger connected TV ad outlook. On the downside, Micron dipped 2% ahead of earnings on concerns Samsung may beat them in supplying next-gen memory to NVIDIA. Finally, Circle jumped 10% after Visa announced USDC settlement in the US, boosting fintech peers like Robinhood and PayPal as well. Looking at S&P 500 earnings projections, we're witnessing something truly remarkable. Jefferies reports that 2026 earnings estimates have surged to $310 US dollars per share, translating to 13% year-over-year growth, with expectations climbing to 14% in 2027. This marks only the third time in 35 years we're seeing 3 consecutive years of double-digit earnings expansion, matching the boom periods of 1993 to 1995 and 2003 to 2005. These historical parallels suggest we may be in the early stages of an extended growth cycle, backed by fundamentals rather than speculation. Looking ahead, all eyes are on US CPI, the week's main macro event that will shape expectations for future rate cuts. Micron's earnings will be watched closely for AI memory demand and HBM commentary, while Nike offers a global read on consumer demand and inventories. Fed speakers, including Williams, Waller, and Bostic, will also be in focus. Expect choppy trading as investors react quickly to surprises. Thank you for listening to this update. Reach out to your Kristal advisor for further information or any queries.